setting aside all speculation, at 2 o'clock today, former Chief Justice Sushila Karki will take the oath of interim Prime Minister of the country. The oath will take place at President's residence. Now, the old Raj Darbar in Narayanan City, Raj Darbar will be made the Prime Minister's secretariat and the Prime Minister's residence as well. In fact, earlier on Friday, we had seen a fake press release claiming that the youngsters who led the protest against KP Sharma Oli that switched their support to Kulman Gising, but it was a fake release, in fact, and now Sushila Karki's name has come forward. In fact, Hami Nepal, a group who's leading the movement, quickly debunked that statement and also warned that public should not believe the false narratives that are going around. Sushila Karki's name came up as a contender in the Prime Minister race after the protesters consulted the Secretary of the Supreme Court Bar Association. In fact, it was a nearly 4-hour-long virtual meeting that took place, after which they developed a consensus around Sushila Karki's name. Kathmandu's Mayor Balin Shah has also backed her as a contender for the top office. Now, when we talk about Sushila Karki, born on June 7th in 1952 in Morang district's Biratnagar, Karki is the first female to hold the post of Nepal's Chief Justice, in fact. Now, she's been advocating for zero tolerance against corruption. Remember, the movement that brought down KP Sharma's government was also around poor governance and the deep-seated corruption that had plagued Nepal's polity. And now Sushila Karki's name coming forward, who's all set to take the oath today at 2 o'clock. Somebody who has said that she has zero tolerance for corruption. For those of you just joining us, let me give you more details about this oath-taking ceremony. It's going to take place today at 2 o'clock at the President's residence in Nepal. Now, the old Raj Darbar in Narayanan City will be made the Prime Minister's secretariat as well as Prime Minister's residence. And earlier, we had seen a fake press release that was going viral on social media. Now, that fake release claimed that the youngsters who led the protest had switched their support to Kulman Gising, but now, of course, we're seeing another name. My colleague Vipin Chaubey is joining me from Ground Zero on this story. Vipin, we're given to understand that today Sushila Karki is going to take oath at 2 o'clock. Give us more details about this big development.
देखिए, इस पूरे मामले में कल देर रात तक क्योंकि कंसेंसस नहीं बन पा रहा था कि अगला अंतरिम प्रधानमंत्री कौन होगा, और कल देर रात तक चाहे वो राष्ट्रपति हो, यहाँ की पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज हो, जिनजीज के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हो या फिर सेनाध्यक्ष हो, इन सभी को लेकर बैठक की गई और उसमें ये कंसेंसस बना कि ठीक है, सुशीला कार्की को हम अंतरिम प्रधानमंत्री बना देते हैं, लेकिन जेनजी ये चाहता है कि हम सिर्फ प्राइम मिनिस्टर का फेस नहीं चेंज करना चाहते थे, हम ये चाहते थे कि न्यू इलेक्शन हो और इलेक्शन में जनता अपने तरीके से अपने नए नेता को चुने। तो संसद को भंग करना पड़ेगा, नई इलेक्शन की तारीखें घोषित करनी पड़ेगी। इन सभी चीजों को लेकर अब भी कंसेंसस नहीं बन पाया है, लेकिन ये जरूर है कि टाइम आ गया है। 2 बजे आज राष्ट्रपति भवन में सुशीला कार्की नेपाल के अगले नए अंतरिम प्रधानमंत्री के तौर पर शपथ लेने जा रही हैं।
बिल्कुल विपिन, जैसा कि आपने बताया, जो यंगस्टर्स हैं जिन्होंने पूरा डिमॉन्स्ट्रेशन किया, वो चाहते हैं कि एक चेंज आया जाए और प्राइम मिनिस्टर जो इलेक्ट हो वो थ्रू इलेक्शंस हो। तो अब जब सुशीला कार्की एज इंटरिम प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन जाएंगी, उसके बाद क्या स्टेप्स फॉलो होंगे टू हैव द इलेक्शंस इन द कंट्री?
देखिए, उसके बाद प्रोसेस यही है कि वो पहले सत्ता को संभालेंगी और जो व्यवस्था है उसको कैसे चलाया जाए उसको सुनिश्चित करेंगी। इसके साथ साथ संसद को भंग करने की घोषणा होगी राष्ट्रपति के द्वारा और इलेक्शन कमीशन यहाँ नए चुनाव की तारीखों का ऐलान करेगा, उसको तैयारी भी करनी पड़ेगी और नया चुनाव होगा। नए चुनाव में कौन से नेता को यहाँ की जनता चुनती है, किस चेहरे पर दाव लगाती है, किस पार्टी को चुनती है, वो सब कुछ देखना पड़ेगा। फिलहाल अंतरिम प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में शपथ लेना, व्यवस्था को संभालना और संसद को भंग करके नेपाल को दोबारा चुनाव में ले जाना, ये प्रक्रिया का पालन किया जाएगा।
All right, so the first steps would be to restore order and to make conditions possible that an election can be held in the country. विपिन, हमें ये भी बताएं, क्योंकि आप ग्राउंड जीरो पर प्रेजेंट है इस समय, ग्राउंड पर सिचुएशन कैसी है विद रिगार्ड्स टू प्रोटेस्ट, वायलेंस? क्या अभी भी जो सिचुएशन है वो टेंस है ग्राउंड पर? So we'll try to connect back with my colleague there. But that is the latest development we're getting in. Sushila Karki, former Chief Justice of Nepal, she's going to take the oath today as the interim Prime Minister of the country at 2 o'clock. So that means the political vacuum that was left in after the Prime Minister, President and the entire cabinet stepped down, that will be filled up in Nepal. Now we're given to understand that once she takes up this role of an interim Prime Minister, she's going to try and restore order in the country. She's trying to create conditions where an election can be held and the youngsters who led this protest can come out, participate in a democratic exercise and then elect a new Prime Minister of the country. So that's how the next steps will be followed after Sushila Karki becomes the interim Prime Minister of Nepal. Now remember, earlier there was a fake release that was going rounds. It had claimed that the groups had switched their support to Kulman Singh, but of course now, setting aside all the speculations, Sushila Karki will take oath today at 2 o'clock in Nepal.